Hi everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today I've got something Jurassic World related, and as you can see it's the most hardest figure to find in the Jurassic World line. I don't know why it is, but it is. I finally found one in Asda for £10. I was really excited to find it as well because it was the only one in the shop. I automatically just saw red and I picked it up really quick and I got it. And this is the Jurassic World Maisie figure, the Tyrannosaurus T-Rex. I'm really happy to find this figure. The packaging is a bit different as mine don't have the blue new bit in the corner. Usually on like new waves they have the blue corner seeing new, but I don't care, to be fair. Is the barcode at the back, and I hope you can get your hands on this Maisie figure. I just got this of drawer of luck, just wandering into a random Asda and finally came across it. And without further ado, I'm going to get it out the packaging. The packaging is the same as all the other packaging from the Jurassic World line. So without further ado, I'm going to get this out of the packaging. So guys, now that I've got Maisie out of the packaging, I'm going to now show you the accessories. And we're going to assemble the T-Rex skull. It comes with a lovely little stand, and then we're going to have a good close-up at Maisie herself. So she comes with this little T-Rex. It's got quite nice detail, it's nicely moulded, you can see a bit of muscle definition. It's in this nice brown colour to represent the colour of the T-Rex you get in the big figure line, which is about that big. But I ain't got no paint, work on it. It's just a nice brown little dinosaur T-Rex. Now I'm going to assemble this detailed skull of the T-Rex. So I think you click this bit in here like that. Oh, it's quite tough. There. So it just snaps in like that. Now I don't know which way this goes. By the looks of it, it looks like you click it into this jaw bit. So you put this like that on top of there like that. You put this connected on, no, you put this one first, connected in there like that. Then you can put the jaw on next, on the next hole below there. Then you can put the next bit on like that. I really enjoy building stuff and putting things together, and that fits on nicely. And then I'm just going to click the last bit of its jaw in its mouth like that, in these little peg holes there, and it even articulates, and that moves really nice. I love the detail of the stand. It's in one colour, but it's sculpted in a really nice wood effect. The skull alone is so nice and detailed. You can tell it's the T-Rex skull. I don't know if it's done in scale size, but it still looks pretty good. I like the details of the teeth, the holes, where they represent where the eyes go. And I just think overall it looks nice. It's got some nice freckling to the sculpt. And overall, I'm really happy with that. I think it's a nice little thing you can put on shelves for display purposes. So guys, I'm going to do the video like this so you can have a good close-up at Maisie's face. She looks overall really good. Her face sculpt is really good, and I'm so happy that I found one with a face paint, a face sculpt looking nice, as she was the only one in the shop, so I was quite lucky in that sense. She looks like the character a lot. The only downfall is that her hair is ginger instead of brown, because her hair is brown in the film. But overall, the sculpt of her hair looks really nice. She's got a little bit of damage there with a crack there, so I'm hoping that that doesn't come off. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because it was just been in the box for so long. But yeah, she looks really nice. She's wearing this red jacket or jumper It's got a nice bit of sculpt detail in here where it looks like you can see like the wool of the jacket. It's in this really nice flexible material, like a rubber type material, and she's wearing this white t-shirt with, I've heard that the colours on a t-shirt are the Dino DNA colours. Now I don't know if that's wrong, so let me know in the comments down below. She has no articulation at the elbow, but she does at the top of her shoulder, so her arm can go all the way around like that, can lift out like that. It's got a swell all the way around at the top of the elbow joint, so that's quite good. It doesn't fuss me that she hasn't got no articulation at the joint of the elbow, because she's such a small figure, they possibly might not have been able to fit it in, but it still looks alright that it hasn't got that. She's got some really good articulation in the legs, so she's wearing these really nice blue moulded jean trousers. The sculpt on the trousers with the wrinkles look really nice, and she's got the same articulation as all the other figures, so she can lift her leg that far up. She's got a bend at the knee like that. She can move her legs out like that, and she can also move her legs like that, so she can do the splits. But overall, her face sculpt looks really nice. It looks like the character really well, and I just love the details of this figure, and I'm so happy that they've done a child figure, as I've been waiting for them. So I'm hoping that they do the child figures in the like a legacy line from the first movie, the children from the Jurassic Park first movie. She's got like a little slit in the jacket there, and then she's wearing these high top shoes with a roll in the jeans, and the high top shoes are in black and white. And I just think that a dress sense is quite 80s retro style, and I think she's just such a lovely figure to add to your Jurassic World collection. So guys, this is Maisie standing on her own. She stands really well as a figure as well, to say how small her feet are. And talking about how small she is, we're going to do a size comparison with the other human figures, and then I'm going to do a size comparison with some of the dinosaur figures, and I'm also going to do a size comparison with the T-Rex from the Jurassic World Legacy collection, to do with the skull, to see if the skull is in size. And that's, so I'm going to switch the camera around now, guys. I'm back, guys, and I've brought some Jurassic World guests with me. So I've got the T-Rex from the Legacy collection, because I wanted to do a size comparison with the skull. So I'm going to quickly just check that out now. So I'm going to put the T-Rex here. I've done videos on all these Jurassic World figures. So here's the skull here. So it is a little bit smaller than the T-Rex's head, but it still is pretty much quite, if you took this little bit away here and you just add this bit, it is actually the same size. You got to remember, like, it's got the lumps and the bumps, and it's got skin growing on top of the skull, so that actually would be quite the same size comparison with the skull there. So that's quite good. So now that I've done that, I'm going to just put Mr. Rexy away. But this is just a quick size comparison with the T-Rex and Maisie. And this is Maisie stood with Owen and Claire. So I'll put this back. And that looks pretty good. And then, because the Indoraptor plays a big part, obviously, this is the Indoraptor. I'll put Stiggy over here. This is the Indoraptor with Claire and Owen and Maisie. So let me just stand these up. Put little Maisie there. And this is the Indoraptor there, creeping over them, ready to pounce and attack the characters. And I think that looks really good. And I think that the size comparison overall looks really, really good. And I'm really happy there. And now I'm just going to quickly show you a size comparison with a random dinosaur. And then we've got the Stegosaurus here. and that looks absolutely awesome. So that's Maisie stood next to the Stegosaurus, Claire stood there, and Owen there. Overall, the size comparison with all these figures have been so consistent. The Mattel has done such a brilliant job with this Jurassic World line, and I absolutely love this little Maisie figure, and I hope they bring out some more children in this line. It would be great to see the Jurassic World children from the first Jurassic Park movie. But overall, I am done with this review. I hope you can get your hands on this Maisie figure. Asda, for people over the seas, is Walmart. So if you just get hunting, look in Walmart, look in your Target. For us, we need to just look in your Asda's, and I think there might be some other shops around there. And if you are really desperately in need with trying to find this figure, you literally can't find it anywhere. I will link the description down below, because it is on Amazon for $17.99 and a little bit of posting packaging, and I understand that's quite a lot of money, but if you have been struggling for this figure and you really want to get your hands on it, I think maybe that might be your only option at this moment in time. Hopefully they might send more out and you might be able to get it cheaper, so it's up to you. You can either wait, or you can have it now by getting it off Amazon. But if you just look in different Asda's around the UK, or just in your city or town, I'm sure you can get your hands on it. And I'm done with this review. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I am going to do some more Jurassic World stuff soon. I'm overall happy with this figure and this line. I love the fact that it comes with a different accessory other than guns all the time. I love the fact that you can articulate its mouth. You can display it in quite a few different ways, so you can actually have it like that, display it like that, or you can have it with its head forward, displayed like that. You can even have its mouth open and closed. It stays really well. So it's really good that you can display it in different ways. And one more thing about Maisie as well, she can even move her legs back as well, because I didn't get to show that. And she hasn't got no hip like movements like these. Like Owen can move his hips like that. She can't, which isn't a big major deal, as she's such a small figure, and because she can move her legs like that, you can still put her in a few poses. Instead of just standing straight up like that, you can actually put a leg on a slant like that. Owen's just like face planted the floor. But yeah, I am very happy with this figure. I am happy with the Mattel overall. Check out my other Jurassic World stuff. I've done quite a lot on these dinosaurs and figures overall, so, and more Jurassic World stuff to come. So please give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe to my channel, hit that alarm bell for more toy related stuff, because I do a wide range of toy related stuff. And I hope to see you on the next one, and I hope you can get your hands on this little Maisie figure. And I will see you on the next one. Bye guys!